Hey everybody, this is Kevin and welcome to stages 41 and 42 of the DeAgostini ISS build. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We've done it before, but it's been a while. 42 is what I'm referring to. 41 is actually going to be that additional base plate. We're going to be attaching that to the previous one from the last stage and another little modular piece to add on to that beam that we've been working with. But 42 is going to be kind of a throwback to what I haven't done in several months with the build, but we've got a solar panel we need to create. So it looks like we've got some support beams and some attachments to it. So this is going to be separate as well as the other piece from the station. So we're not going to be using the station at all in this particular episode. So I'm a little excited to get back to these panels. I think that's going to maybe begin the beginning of the end, if that makes any sense. We'll see. So without any further ado, let's get to the workbench. Okay, getting started on stage 41. Let's go ahead and get this bag open. We'll get that base plate out. We'll set it aside. I know we're going to have to bring in the previous one from the last stage. We've got another one of those modular pieces to go on this support beam, as well as some more MS4 screws. So we'll get all this opened up, as well as some screws to attach these base units together. So we'll get all this dumped out. Okay, we've got our little parts bags and our beams. Okay, let me get things sorted out and we'll get right into the assembly. Okay, working on this sub-assembly here first. We're going to take this little box here, and you notice there's some notches cut out on that particular side. We're flat on this side, notches on this side. Well, those need to work around that little antenna part right there. So it can only drop in one way. It's going to slide in from the top, right into position. Press it down as far as we can physically press it. Then we'll flip it over and apply our 4 MS4 screws into these holes here. There, and these will secure that center module. I'm curious what this part is. I have no idea what it is in real life. Is it just a support structure, or is it actual space station scientific studies room? I have no idea. Maybe it's the cafeteria. Okay, one final screw to go. Magnetic screwdrivers are great until they're not. But there, we got it. Okay, so there it is. We've attached that center assembly. There's a little bit of a bow in that. I doubt it's supposed to be like that. But maybe attaching this later on will straighten things out. So, oh well, for the time being, that's it for that. Let's go set that aside, and let's bring in our 2 base plate pieces. Get them unbagged here, and we're going to flip them over, and we're going to attach 2 ends here using our 4 bolts and our 4 nuts. There we go. Okay, let me get my larger screwdriver here. Okay, so there's really only one way for it to go in. It's been a while since I've done this, but this little nut on this side is the notch cut out for the nut to fit in. I won't cinch it down just yet. And then this one goes this way. Now they gave us 4 screws and 4 nuts, but looks like we only need 2 of each. There we go. Okay, now we can cinch everything down nice and tight. There. Okay. Nice and flat. And that's it. So we're just going to set these aside. I'm going to go ahead and thread these on just so we don't lose them. But they will be ready for future use. I'm sure we'll have to use them to attach these bases to something. All right, so that wraps up stage 41. Let's move on to 42. Okay, in similar fashion, 42 looks pretty straightforward. In fact, I have so many of these panels waiting to be built, I think, and they all look identical. I'm assuming once we get one figured out, we'll be able to build them all in about the same fashion. Let's get these parts dumped out, and I'm going to lay the panel on the plastic just to keep it clean best I can. Okay, so let's figure out how all these parts go. Let me figure what's what, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is going to be a simple matter of just sandwiching in this panel between these 2 plates here. So we're basically going to screw these 2 plates together with these screws with this in the middle. You want to make sure the end with the 2 squares are the side we're working with. You don't want the side with the little slot in it. So we'll go ahead and grab this piece. Try not to leave too many fingerprints. Align that. Is that gonna fit inside? Okay, they kind of snap in. That helps. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna take our 2 MS4 screws. Feed them in. Okay, we'll get that one started. All right, nice and tight. Do this one the same. And that's it for that stage. Okay, it looks nice and straight. I think we're good. All right, that wraps up stage 42, and that wraps up this episode. Well, that wraps up stages 41 and 42, and basically what we've got here is 3 separate sub-assemblies that we've been working on. First off, we took care of the 2 base plates, so those are nice and secure. We've been working on this support beam with the modular boxes on top of the beam. And third process is now this new solar panel that we just, look at that shimmer. These are gorgeous. So this one is, I guess, halfway complete. We're probably going to have to install a second one in the not too distant future. So we'll see what the next episode brings. So with that, everybody, I'd like to thank you for watching. God bless, and we will see you in the next video.